Hey everyone, I want to jump on and give you a quick update. I am home. I'm doing well. I'm just incredibly tired, which they said would be normal for this evening and possibly tomorrow. Um, Everything went fine. The test went fine. I'm scheduled for a meeting in the neurosurgeon's office on the 12th. This is something that's going to have to be fixed. I was totally horrified that they wanted to do this with no anesthesia, and I had to be conscious for it. Hi, Diane. Hello, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse mom. That's Miss Patricia. Um, so scared to death more so than anything. Terrific staff. Fantastic neurosurgeon. It went really well. There at the end, he actually brought the monitor up to my head and was like, "Here's me in your brain," and it's like, "Oh God, okay." The worst was the last part when he did a 3D image of my brain, and he told me, he says, "You're going to experience a lot of weird stuff." I saw orange and yellow. I saw white stars, and my right arm started moving uncontrollably with three fingers. It just went nuts. He said, "Just let it happen." What has happened is the aneurysm, it may have grown a little bit, but it is blistered. Meaning it's got these little slits off the artery. And, this is yet another doctor says, "Why are you living?" Um, why that it hasn't ruptured is beyond him. Right now, he said it's absolutely crucial that I have no stress. I've got a list of things I cannot do. But it's all good. The good news is, can he cool it? In other words, can it be fixed by angioplasty? It can be fixed by angioplasty, but we've got a high risk of rupture in doing so, but it's going to be the same if he has to do a craniotomy. So we are going to discuss all of this on the 12th. But bottom line, it's got to be fixed. It is fixable. That's the biggest thing. Because it is, when I tell y'all, it is dead center in my brain, like here and back, it is dead center. If it ruptures, it's going to take my vision out in both eyes. It's going to affect my right side. So, yeah. The other thing is, they got government notice. The governor noticed that we're moving back to phase two as of tomorrow. So my concern was, if we're in phase one or lockdown, because like my daughter was only allowed in the lobby, she wasn't allowed to see me at all today. Um, what happens then? And it's his call to make. Okay, and yeah, heads up. Government has notified hospitals phase two tomorrow. So, thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Um, what y'all can do to continue to help me is just continue to pray. Um, he also, I asked him about the left side of my neck. He apparently went on the left side and the right side of my neck. Says we'll talk about it, but this brain has got to happen first. Now, in the event we do go back to phase one or we are under lockdown, he has to make the call of risking the wait versus risking COVID. And he said he doesn't want to be in that position, but we may find ourselves in that position of what to do. And he says the only thing he can base it on is the COVID numbers of what's in the hospital. This is a brain hospital, where before I was in like the major heart hospital. And he said this is primarily the brain hospital that I'm in. So he'd have to look at the number of COVID cases that are in the hospital before he makes that call. So it's kind of like I'm risking a rupture and we're fighting with COVID at the same time. So, balance, guys. So, y'all pray about that as well. My thing of it is, totally awesome facility. My neurosurgeon was office. My nurse, her name is Jackie. What a good sign is that? Not to mention she's Sagittarius. That helps too. Was wonderful because she just sat down with me and held my hand when I walked in there, and she says, "You look terrified." And I said, "I am terrified." I mean, going into somebody's brain from their groin may be the norm for you on a daily basis. Not so much in my world. And they really took the extra steps with me because I was terrified. That entire cath room was there for me. It was just, It was amazing because I told her, I said, I've only done these sedated, so to be conscious for this, yeah, a Sag and a Jackie and my head nurse there from beginning to finish, from the drawing of my blood to the starting of my IV to controlling what went in that IV. And I can tell you what she did. She doped me up on fentanyl, is what she did. Just enough to keep me relaxed and conscious. And they talked to me. They talked to me a lot. She says it was almost like she could watch my blood pressure and see when somebody needed to talk to me. And it was her and another girl named Allie, and they were just absolutely wonderful. So I told you I would jump on here and update you. I did come home to. I've had some heavy naps this evening. I've got to drink a lot to flush the water. My girls are here to spend the night. They don't want me alone for the first 24 hours, so they're staying. And so I told her I would jump on myself. We are moving forward with Wednesday night. I'm thinking 1 o'clock tomorrow. I'm going to be back up for readings. I appreciate your emails and your comments and your Facebook messages have been a real outpour to me. Y'all are the center of my strength through this. That and the prayers, the best I can tell you, I felt them. So, yeah. So, the next couple of days, taking it easy. I've got, some things I can and cannot do this week. But we know that we will know more on August 12th. And I feel totally confident in this man. I cannot describe between this and the prayer chain at church and a couple others. I have felt the prayers. I have felt them the last 2 days. I certainly felt them today. You know what, Diane? That's a great idea. Maybe we'll set that up for the weekend. We'll do a little bit of Reiki sessions. But yeah, just like I said, I don't want to keep y'all or anything. I just wanted to update you, tell you thank you, everyone. Keep praying. Things are going to go well. And I'm fine. I am absolutely exhausted. And of course, I got a little bit of a headache. So, yeah. So I'm getting ready to, I think we're going to Netflix us a movie and just kind of take it easy. And I'm told I'm eating light this evening. And I got two good care providers. One that's wanting to come and take this off and cut all these off, and I'm just gonna let them have at it. So y'all know Jason; she's a good little nurse. So, but I'm gonna jump off of here. Thank you for all your love and support, and for us. Oh, don't forget your videos did go up today, so they're a day early. For a week early as I usually do. So check those out. Wednesday night at 7, we're on regular scheduled programming. So, all right, gang, I'm going to go. Y'all have a great evening. Thanks again. Bye.